Hi guys, Rachel from Ocean Breakers here, one of the coaches from Ocean Breakers. Just going to talk to you a little bit about wetsuits. This morning I did a 5.3k swim and it's the longest swim I've ever done with a wetsuit. So I'm going from skins to wearing wetsuits. For other people might find it, I do it the opposite way around. So just a couple of pros and cons I just want to mention. The main pro for me is warmth. I was quite warm during my swim. Didn't worry about the cold at all. Water was 14 degrees, so for me that's not that cold, but still after an hour I would be shaking. So yeah, I had great dexterity. I was able to go to work and I felt great afterwards. If the water had been maybe 15, 16 degrees, I definitely would have overheated. So hyperthermia would have definitely been an issue. The second thing is your body surface area. With the wetsuit, I didn't have to worry about jellyfish. I wasn't concerned about my face getting stung because it was so choppy. I was sighting more than I normally would, and hands and feet. Well, that's just bad luck if you get stung. So it is a less worry because they are starting to come into the seas at the moment. Chafing. You can, if you're putting on Body Glide, which I would recommend to use, not Vaseline, and you think, have I got enough on? Add more. You just don't. You cannot have enough Body Glide when you're using a wetsuit. One thing I will say is that it's taken me a while to get used to wearing a wetsuit. You have to build up gradually. If you haven't worn a wetsuit and you're a skin swimmer, don't go straight in. We're doing a 5k. The suit that I have is the Orca Equip and I absolutely love it. I've tried on quite a few wetsuits over time and this for me is the best suit I can wear. It's not a thick neoprene, it's only 1.5 to 2 millimeters and it's for a natural swimmer, so therefore it's not as constrictive or restrictive when you're swimming, and it fits like a glove and I love it. However, after an hour in the sea I really get into my stride and my rhythm, and I could feel my shoulders quite sore, not sore from swimming but just sore from not being able to have the flexion or the rotation that I would like to normally have. So I think that's something that you need to get used to wearing as well. Buoyancy, like again I said, this is 1.5 to 2 millimeters. It does give you definitely an added buoyancy. One of the problems you have with long distance swimming is you have the hyperflexion in your back, so you're constantly at an angle. That normally creeps into me about after, again, 45 minutes to an hour, and I kind of alleviate it with it going into a tuck position when I'm swimming, then back again. When I'm wearing the wetsuit, I find my lower back, maybe it's because I'm high in the water, but it does start to give me cramping quicker than it would when I'm not wearing a wetsuit. The other thing that I've noticed as well is that while the wetsuits are constrictive, they're great for your vascular system. For the first time ever, I noticed that my calves afterwards were quite tight, and a lot of triathletes, when I'm coaching them, or open water swimmers wearing wetsuits, they complain about calf cramps. Obviously it's from the swimming, from running and cycling and doing all my different exercises as well, but I feel that the wetsuit, where it is on the calf, might just be, not that it's too tight for me, but just getting used to it. Is that causing a cramp? I don't know, but it's just something now that I'm wearing wetsuits I can maybe relate a bit more to my triathlete swimmers. So I have to say I'm loving wearing a wetsuit. Would I swim more than 5k in a wetsuit if I was going to race? No, I love doing it, especially if I'm coaching or doing a session, because it does obviously help me keep me warm. I much prefer swimming in skins, but in saying that, yeah, they're pretty cool. So for me, the Orca Equip has been the best choice so far. That's not to say I'm not going to try any other wetsuits, but again, you always hear people say it's a personal choice. It is a personal choice, and everybody swims different, has different body shapes, different muscle density. So it's a trial by error. One thing I will say is that you have to try them on, okay? I know with COVID and restrictions it's very difficult, but being able to try in a wetsuit and get it fitted properly, yeah, you don't want it too loose, you don't want it too big, you don't want it coming down past your wrists or down to your ankles. So having a wetsuit that fits you, not too big, not too small, is so crucial. So they are just a few of my top tips for swimming a wetsuit. And yeah, it's absolutely beautiful this evening. I did a quick session there with a couple of girls, so yeah, it was brilliant. So well done, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.